again. We're back. It's too good for you, T. Too good for you, E. And too good for you,
Jay.
Jesus is in the building. He's back. Friend of the show.
That's right.
Friend of the pod. Our jeans are loose. Our boots are on. We are boot cutting this week. The first official podcast episode in 2023. We are here. Jesus, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me again.
First guest for the new year, man.
I know. Thanks for having me again.
Yeah, man, you're welcome. You know, we're just here to have some fun, just kind of relax. We're easing everyone into the new year, right? You know, this is we did Dr. Phil last week.
Hope you like that advice.
So we're doing. We're just gonna come in and be, relax, just hang out, chill, vibe.
That's right.
Nothing crazy. How's everyone's New Year been going on? We're about 4 days in as of recording.
How
are we feeling about the New Year so far? Any noticeable changes? Anything to comment on so far?
The gyms are fucking packed.
Oh,
people that I've never even seen before. Like, I went to the gym today. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna beat the rush at like 2 p.m. Fucking jam packed.
That's when kids are getting out of high school at that point, right?
I don't know. I mean, it's like
I don't pay attention to kids anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I see what you're trying to do. All right, whatever. Tyson goes in the morning at 5 a.m. with the MILFs. So.
Hey, listen, it's not your turn to talk. It's not my turn to talk yet.
Okay.
Relax.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. I did notice that, and I was like, you know what? He's on the right path. I was like, I need to start waking my ass up early. But
I can't wake up.
Hey, man, we're not there yet.
I can't either.
We're not there yet. We're still talking about you.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
So the gym is packed.
The gym is packed, but I mean, 4 days in, there's not much difference now. I think I'm trying to get a new Tundra, but that's like every year I try to trade my trucks.
Got you. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
How's your 4 days? Only my fourth day out here.
Fucking amazing. Because I got a damn truck.
You man
Hell
got a
yeah.
truck.
We spoke about it last week. I spoke into existence. I got a damn truck. Part of the taco gang.
You got the Truck Brothers on
That's
this.
right. That's right.
Taco Gang, actually.
Taco Gang. Wow, that's what you guys call yourself?
Yeah, bro,
hate
it's a
it,
real
man.
thing. It's an
I hate
Instagram
it.
page and everything.
Should I get it? Never mind. I was going to be like a fanboy. Like, let me get a taco sticker. Put it on. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Tacos for life.
No, we're not doing that.
It's just your second day with the
I
truck.
know, right? Guys, I'm one of you.
Even just drove it off the line. It's already claiming that he's been there for 15 years. Like, nah, bro.
I've been part of this gang.
Yeah, bro. I'm diehard taco. I'm diehard. It's like,
Nah,
bro, you don't even know how to set your car to drive yet.
Bro, honestly, I was trying to figure out that 2-wheel, 4-wheel drive.
You know what you probably don't know how to do? You probably do because it's raining. I was going to say you probably don't know how to use your windshield wipers, but you probably do now.
Yeah. I would think I do.
Hey, some cars are different, man.
Have you peeled out in the rain yet?
I did, actually.
It's just fun.
Kind of fun. It was weird. Like, I'm going, like, I'd put on the 4-wheel drive, turn in, and it's, like, skidding a little bit, but it's, like, controlled. It's a weird feeling, dude.
All right, this is not a Toyota Tacoma podcast. We're moving on. Glad you guys are having fun with your trucks. But yeah, that's cool.
Hey, subscribe to the Patreon. Get Tyson a
full episode of truck
yeah,
talk.
get Tyson a Tacoma.
No. We'll do a Patreon truck talk.
Start a GoFundMe.
Nothing but trucks. Nothing but trucks.
How about you, Tyson? How's your 4th day in?
A 4th day in, we're still here, alive, kicking. Yeah, as you guys have already said, I'm in the gym. I'm doing the morning gym routine in 2023. We'll see how long I actually last. My initial goal to get to do it now was because I knew all the New Year's resolutioners, and I can't really go to the gym until after work, so it would be anytime between 4 and 6 p.m. is when I would be able to get to the gym, and I was like, honestly, like,
You gonna be
that's not not going to work. I went on Monday, which was the 2nd, because I was off that day for work, but I went at like 10 because I was like, 10, like, if you have work, you're already at work or whatever. Fucking packed, like you said. It took me like an hour, usually about like an hour and a half for like an hour workout. I don't go in at 5. I get there at like 6:30, but even getting there at that time knocked my workout 40 minutes. I'm like, oh my god.
Because you only got the people dedicated to the gym.
Exactly.
At that time,
No one's
so.
fucking around. Everyone's in there doing their shit, and then they move on. No
Exactly.
one's
They got
taking-
work. They got places
they
to
got
be.
they got to
like,
do shit in a couple hours, so they got to go. They got to get out. But yeah, so that's really the biggest reason why I started going in. We'll see how it is like in about a month or two when I'm fucking just exhausted and like I just want to sleep again.
I'm pretty sure by that time you'll die down.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, give it about a month or two of me just doing this, and then I can go back to going later if I want. But I just wanted to get the New Year's resolutioners out of the way.
How's your energy levels? Like, because you start your day a lot earlier, right? And then you go pretty hard at the gym. Let's say the first 40 minutes of your day. Like, how do you have your energy levels, like, say at 4, 6 p.m.?
Let's see. Right now, we're recording in the evening. I mean, it's tough because of how my job is. So my job can either be very physically demanding or not demanding at all, just depending on what's happening. So unfortunately, of course, like the last 2 days have been very physically demanding. So, you know, I've been able to not hit any walls yet of like where I'm like, fuck, like I'm falling asleep. Like I'm tired right now recording, but it's not like unbearable. Like it's one of those things where like I'm gonna record this, but I'm just gonna go home and go to bed because I gotta wake up at 5:30. So like I don't really have time to just like fuck around anymore, which is I guess good. It's just because I don't do anything in the evening anyway. I just kind of fuck around, so I just might as well just go to sleep. But it's not horrible. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. I was, telling him, I was like, oh, I'm going to go at 5 a.m. And I was like, 5, bro? Like,
He's talking to himself. He got two different sides.
I'm pushing. Oh, let's do 6:30. I still gives me enough time to get ready for work. Because I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing 5. But it's not horrible.
It's
I'm
good.
handling. But yeah, other than that, we 4 days in, baby. We got a long way to go.
4 days in.
That's
A
true.
long way to go. Let's see. What did I want to talk about this week since we're boot cutting? Let's see. Oh, I mean, we did say we were going to talk about our New Year's because when we recorded the New Year's episode, we didn't have New Year's yet. So, did you do anything for New Year's? And if so, what did you do?
I stayed in. It was a very chill, very relaxed New Year's. I had like a few beers. Like I didn't go all out.
So you lied to everyone on the podcast. You said you were going to be blacked out somewhere.
Yeah, I wanted to, and then it got to that day, and okay, so that whole week, Christmas, and up to New Year, I was drinking like every day. So like,
Damn.
I was like,
I call cap.
really?
Yeah.
I could show you the proof. I got Snapchats.
I call cap.
What, you
Anyway.
saved them?
Yeah,
So you knew Tyson was going to ask this question, so you saved them?
no.
He was
I just do it myself. Just do it myself. No, but like that time was like a
You're
lot of.
saving yourself drink every time you drink.
No. Let me tell you first. I don't record all of them, but every day in between Christmas up to New Year's, I had a gathering or it was like a dinner or a lunch or something. So like every time I met up with someone or like hung out with other people, it was like, hey, let me get a beer, let me get a mixed drink, whatever, But other than that, it was chill. I was playing Just Dance, bro.
Nice.
That shit makes me sweat, dude. That's a workout. Zumba? If y'all doing
Zumba?
Zumba?
Yo, shout out to y'all, because now I feel it. Like, I'm just doing Just Dance 3-minute songs, and I'm like, and I'm sweating. I got beads.
Your Apple Watch is
starting to
like,
come
we've
up.
detected you've been
Yeah,
working
he said,
out.
are you working out right now?
High heartbeat.
Please stop. You're going to die.
But it's fun, dude. Like, I got into it, but
What
That
was the
was
song that got you, like, going?
that got me going. Elton John's.
Elton John.
Yeah,
What the
it was.
fuck?
I gotta find it, but Elton John's Stand. It was on Sing. I can't remember the song name, but it was
Just
on Sing.
Dance, Elton John. I'm still standing.
I'm still standing. Yeah. That song, bro. The movements in that one, it's kind of nice, bro. Like I need to learn how to do these moves.
I'm going to use this at the club.
That's what I'm saying, bro. These dance moves are like real moves that you could use in like
No.
Yes, bro.
That's not
Have you
how
tried it? Have you played
That is
it?
not how the game works.
Have you played it?
I played it probably once in my life.
I need you to try it again because they got some moves, bro. They got like this is the shit that I want to learn. So if it ever comes down to it, and I have a dance off in the club, I got moves
just gonna
ready
bring
to
out your-
fucking go.
Your Elton John
Oh,
just dance routine.
Bro, it could probably, dude, I'll probably get a crowd with that dance.
Oh,
Bro, someone's gonna be like, "That's from Just Dance 4."
Yeah, and I'll be
This is-
like,
this is-
bro, you know it? And I'm like,
bold statements from the champ over here. Okay, well,
so that was
Appreciate
my
it, though. I like it.
it's good. I'm glad you had a nice
nice little
Nice
chill
relaxing New Year.
Yeah.
Mr. Jesus.
I didn't do much. I think this was probably the second year in a row where I really don't do much or get like completely blacked out.
Mm-hmm.
I think had a lot of blacked out moments in 2022, so did not want to start that like 2023.
There you
But
go.
played left, right, center. This is like my second time playing.
Hell
That game's
yeah.
intense.
It is.
That
It's-
game
it's-
is very
it's a good game.
intense.
It's fun though.
It
It's
is
one of
super
those-
fun. I think what I like about the game is you're never out of the game, right? Like you can be
You could be out, but then it's like that
Well,
luck.
yeah,
fuck
that
of luck.
like you either hit a left or a right, and you're back in the game. It could be like for the final two people.
Exactly.
So no, I really liked it. I only had a few drinks actually. I think I had that Jack Daniel's Coke. I don't know if you ever seen
Oh,
the
the
can.
mixed drink.
Yeah, the can. Dude, the U.S. one is ass compared to the Mexico one. The Mexico one is completely different, and it's a lot harder. Like you can definitely taste the Jack Daniel's in it compared to like the U.S. one. I mean, you can taste some of the Jack, but,
But
it's,
it's, like, more
not.
Coke.
Yeah,
It's
it's
more
not
sugar.
the same.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Actually, I had that in Mexico like 5 years ago. Like
And you
way
still
before
remember it.
way before it came out,
Holy
like in the
shit.
U.S. Then I had that Hennessy lemonade, like the
Oh.
little cans.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it wasn't too. Sorry, not Hennessy. Crown Royale.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
what you're
Crown
talking
yeah,
Royale.
I've done
about.
those.
It's the green apple
Yeah.
one, right? I think.
I've done the.
I think it was a lemonade, just a lemonade one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I've done like one of. I did one of those, like the peach ones or whatever other flavors they fucking have.
Yeah, I was like, I couldn't do it. But yeah, other than that, and then the first I went to Disneyland, which was crazy enough. I thought it was gonna be jam packed. It was not.
Really?
On
it
New
was-
Year's Eve.
New Year's Day.
New Year's Day. Oh, okay.
I did I've done New Year's Eve a couple years ago. Yeah, right before COVID. That was insane. That I would never do that again. That was just. It was like sardines everywhere. There was no breathing room.
Jesus.
That's the worst.
But I mean, it was an experience.
I would have thought that Disneyland would be busy because like everyone's off on New Year's usually. You
Yeah.
know? So like you'd imagine. But,
Disneyland's one of those places where it's like you can never really tell. Like you think like, oh, I'm gonna go on like a Tuesday because it's gonna be.
it's not gonna be
Fine.
busy. Yeah.
Sometimes you go and it's fucking busy, bro.
Oh yeah.
People don't give a fuck. People go to Disneyland any day. So it's like some days like you either just get lucky where you're like, wow, no one was there, or you're like, this was the worst day I could have ever
Yeah.
come here. I'm never coming back. Then you go like 2 months later.
Yeah. I remember when I had a season pass for Disney and like I would get off the freeway to get into the lot, right? And if I saw that lot was crowded, oh, I'm turning around. Like, let me U-turn. I'm like, you know what? If we want to go, we could go downtown Disney, but I'm not going to Disneyland today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because you could tell, like,
Season
if it's
pass.
Yeah.
oh, that was
Season
years
pass
ago,
problems.
Money.
Yeah.
That was years
Wow.
ago. That was before it became a money
Season
grab
pass
for
problem.
like Disney, like when they were doing the premium and deluxe versions.
One of the sad part, the year of COVID, like right before they started shutting everything down, I got 3 season passes, the most expensive pass ever, and I was so pissed off that I was like, I finally have a Disney pass, and then fucking
And they
COVID
closed
hit.
it down.
Damn.
And for like, I don't know, like those first 2 months, like, yeah, we're gonna reopen.
Yeah.
They ended up refunding me all my money, and I was just like,
Shit.
Because they didn't open for like a year. Like,
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn.
Tyson, how was your New Year's?
Oh man, it was interesting.
Oh, you went to Countdown? Oh, dude, you gotta bring that up. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so I went to Countdown, and as we talked about on last week's episode, this was my first rave that I have gone to, and let's just say my experience was interesting. Unfortunately, I think the biggest problem was because it was fucking raining. Like it was fucking horrible out there.
Were these people still dressed up like rave attire?
Oh, brother, these poor girls have fucking pneumonia now.
I believe it, though.
I felt so bad for them, but I also didn't. But I was like, oh, sweetie.
Yeah, because I saw you were wearing a jacket. You was ready for this weather.
Don't worry, brother. I'll get into the full story.
Oh, okay.
But,
All right.
But yeah, man. So yeah, did Countdown. It was cool. I enjoyed the diversity of all like the different little stages and just checking everything out. Did like a house techno tent, went to a trance tent. Main stage was depending on what time you went. We went at like we went like a fucking hard style time, and that shit was crazy. Dubstep tent was lit. But yeah, it was just cool just to kind of, just check everything out, see new artists that I, haven't never heard of or seen. But obviously someone who has experience, I definitely can understand all of your stories a little bit more now after like going and like seeing the environment and just like how other people are and stuff. Like I understand. Like so like I said, like I think I still just have a sour taste in my mouth about raves just because of the weather. Mm-hmm. I also don't really do good in crowds. So we go to main stage at around fucking like 10 because we were like, okay, we should probably just get there early so we have like a decent spot for the countdown. Countdown doesn't start till fucking midnight, so that means we would have to be there for 2 hours just in a spot, right?
Oh, it's 10 p.m.
Yes, this is 10 p.m.
Okay.
We got there around 8, so we were the first 2 hours we were just like walking around checking out all the other like tents and stuff.
Gotcha.
And other tents were fine, right? But by like 10, so we found a spot. Cool, had to squeeze in a little bit. I was cool hanging out. Boom, life is good. Then probably around 10:15, the fucking rain starts. And we were already like at the back right side of the tent because our plan was to do the count and then sneak out and then go
to
see a different
the
one.
whole thing.
Just to go see a different artist because we wanted to see someone else. So we had a spot. Cool. We were still kind of in the rain because of like the wind and stuff, but the problem was because it was coming down so hard. Everyone else is like, I don't want to fucking be in the rain. There's this big ass tent, so everyone is just moving forward, and no one else is moving. So everyone is just we're already in the back, so it's just like compressing. Bro, I made it to about 11. I was in there for about an hour, and then I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, it was too much. Like, it was left, right, front, back, like everything. It was so just this. We're still getting wet. Like, we're not totally out of the rain. But I'm like, if you're out in the back, I can imagine you're like, I don't want to be here anymore. So I'm going to try to get through. And then people are trying to come in from the side. Like I said, we're in the back right. So people are trying to come in from the side and like cut across. And it's like, bro, where the fuck are you going to go, man? I'm this close to the person in front of me, the person behind me. Like there's nowhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
and these people have like bags on, right?
Yeah, everyone has their hydro pack and
their totems.
Their totem.
Yeah.
There wasn't that much, probably because of the weather. There were some, but
they said I'm not getting struck by lightning
they
today.
were like, fuck. Not even made.
It's hard. Like if there's high winds and you have a totem, it gets really difficult. Like you have to have some gnarly forearm strength.
Yeah.
So I remember one time at EDC's, it was like fucking 20 feet totem or whatever. It actually snapped.
20 feet.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it snapped and it landed on someone.
Oh damn.
Yeah. In the crowd though, so like with the rain, how much mustiness was there? Or like, could you see people's like body sweat and breath? No, really. Even with everyone just packed in one little thing,
They're probably all cold and shit.
Yeah. Everyone was just wet. Like no one was hot. That was the thing because no one was too hot because it wasn't hot enough because we were like I said, we were still getting wet where we were, even though we were under the tent. So like everyone around us was just wet. Like no one was hot. We were all wet. So then we fucking left and then we just did the count at the dubstep tent, which was pretty sick.
Oh yeah.
But then we left because I was like, that was enough for me.
How was the puddles? I heard there was like
it was so bad. Like it was raining so fucking hard. It was raining so hard and it did not stop. I can't even like try to explain it. Like it was just very wet, very cold, and puddles, mud, just annoyance. That's mostly just what it was, and I think that's why I was just like, this fucking sucks. But yeah, so I went in the original plan, right? Because again, first rave, and I was like, I don't know how to dress. Like, I don't know how to do all this, right? I have no idea. My girl was like, just go cozy. Like, we'll be fine. Like, just be cozy. Obviously, like, you don't have to go crazy. So I was like, all right, cool. But I was like, but am I gonna be hot or am I gonna be cold? Because I was like, everyone says countdown is cold because it's middle, it's cold and you're just outside. So everyone keeps saying countdown's cold. Like, how cold am I gonna be? And then but if I'm in the tent with everyone, like I'm gonna be like with around people, body heat. Like, am I gonna get too hot?
Yeah.
So I was fucking going through it emotion wise. I was like, I don't know, I have no idea what the fuck to do. Original plan. I was gonna go.
Out.
I know.
Yeah, I was gonna go in some of like actually it was the sweats that you got me for those like soft, like almost like cotton, like sweats, right? And then I was like, I mean, how cold am I gonna be? Like, am I gonna be cold enough to where I could just have like a long sleeve and then like a hoodie? Because I was like, I don't want to get too hot and have like a big jacket. So I was thinking of just doing those sweats and then just a hoodie. Thank God I didn't fucking do that shit. I would have died. So I ended up just switching the outfit. I just had shorts because I was like, hey, I can handle my legs being cold.
Okay.
So I had shorts on, and then I had like a snow jacket.
Dude, you get
Exactly.
super prepared to the top. And
Exactly.
You said,
Because I was like, I could do that. I can handle that. I was like, beanie, snow jacket, life's good, right? Heat can't escape my head, feet, I'll be fine. I'll figure that out when I get there. Thank God I fucking did that. Because, yeah, bro, the girls were doing their thing. They're fucking, 8-inch platforms and their fucking bikinis, thongs, and shit. And I was like, damn, girl, you don't even got a hoodie or something? Like, you just out here, fishnets and nothing, bro. And I was like, oh, ooh. Yeah, so it was crazy. Definitely need to try another one just to get the full experience without bad weather so I can have a full answer on whether or not I actually like them or not. But for the moment, I'm still going to say it's not my thing.
Dude, fuck it. Let's just go balls to the walls, go to EDC one day. Like, because it's cool, right? Like, Countdown, Beyond, Escape, they're cool. They're like those seasonal, like, festivals, right?
Yeah.
And they're awesome. Like, I'm not going to shit on them so much. But once you experience, like, an EDC, all of these are, like, nothing. Like, EDC is like a euphoria. You can have a bad day in EDC and still be better than a bad day at like Countdown or a bad day at Escape because there's so many hours to recover. Like, you gotta understand, EDC goes from like, I mean, if you really want to, you can be there like 4 p.m. to like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And then it starts again at like
4 p.m.
4 p.m.
Oh,
the next day.
okay, okay.
And I think now with like the camping, like you're pretty much all day just a bender.
That's insane.
Yeah. From your experience, when was the last rave you went to? It's been a while, huh?
The last one, it was EDC. It was EDC.
What year?
2018.
2018. Oh.
Yeah.
I was just gonna. I don't know. I didn't know if you could comment on it. I mean, I have no idea what I'm talking about, but just like the people. I'm sure the people that go to EDC are much different than the people that go to say
Those
like
seasonal ones.
the seasonal. I mean, I'm not gonna. I was gonna say like. I mean, they're all Insomniac, but like the Riverside shows, San Bernardino, like. Obviously, like those attract people from that area, LA and stuff like that, and obviously the same happens at EDC. But because it's so much bigger, like you're around like just more people from different areas. I feel probably, and you probably just get a different sense of the people there, because like right from your stories and from what is portrayed for rave culture is the whole plur lifestyle. Everyone is kind of like there, and everyone is like really friendly, nice, and everyone's just having a good time and stuff. Again, this could just be a circumstantial thing because of the weather, and maybe I'm just thinking about it too much because I observe things a lot. But this show Like I didn't really feel any of that kind of shit. I really did only see like one person give like someone a light show. Other than that, everyone was just very like to themselves and just like, nah, bro, I'm just here. Like again, trying to get out the rain, just trying to do their own thing. Like it was very much just like everyone is just. Like there was I didn't really see that many like dancing circles or like really anything that like.
That you would expect.
Yeah, so that's I just don't know like if there's been like a shift in the culture or.
Well, I think the rain definitely screwed everything up, right? Like I think some people are hopeful and hopefully it doesn't rain.
Yeah.
But I mean, realistically, like
you can't really change that. Yeah.
But one thing I will say, so like I haven't been to like an actual rave since like 2018. Right?
Yeah,
but like I went through 4 years of just literally. You can say like spring, summer, fall, like the whole seasons, right? Like you start with Beyond, you go to EDC, you go to Escape, you go to Countdown and do it all over again, right?
Damn.
Did that for 4 years. Like what I did notice though, so like from the first EDC that I went to like the last one, there was a little bit of a change for like candy, right? Like the bracelets. Like a lot of people, the first 3 years that I went, everyone was trading candy. Like that was huge. You had people that had it like up to their elbows, right? Compared to the last year, I didn't really see it so much. It wasn't that it was non-existent, but I didn't really see it. And
that's sorry to interject, but yeah, again, my girl used to be a very avid raver too, so she has a decent collection of like candy, and she was telling me, she was like, oh, like we'll put these on your left wrist because you get to keep these ones, like you don't trade these ones, like but so they were cool. Then she was like, but if you want, like you can have some to trade, and I'll tell you how to trade with people, and you just do it when you feel comfortable with someone, or someone's cool or whatever, you're vibing, ask them to trade. Yeah, so I had it again. Probably everyone's wearing fucking hoodies. No one's really looking for candy, or like again, the rain probably just fucked everything up. But yeah, didn't see anyone trade any candy. Didn't have any interaction where I was like, "Oh man, you have any candy to trade?" Like it wasn't that interaction. Just wasn't really there.
Well, also like the trading candy, you have to vibe with someone. It's not something that
exactly.
like I see you
hey,
and like
trade?
it's nothing like that, right? Like it's definitely something that like you have to vibe with someone, even if it's like, let's just say me and Eamon are like at one stage, don't even know Eamon, but like we're just, I don't know,
talking,
freaking
shooting the shit.
Either talking or like John Summit drops something nasty,
just
right?
Headbanging together,
like
really
like damn, like that is what will kind of initiate that, right?
Connection.
Exactly. So yeah, I think that's what it is. Everyone's just fucking pissed off because it's raining. Like no one's having a good time. Everyone's just like, fuck, like I gotta get I just gotta get to Countdown and then call it a fucking day. That's literally how our night turned out. Like we just gotta survive till Count. Once Count's done, we can fucking dip because I don't want to fucking be here anymore. So I just assumed that the weather probably played a big factor in what my experience was, but who knows? We'll see.
I mean, you can definitely try. Definitely EDC, you'll see it a lot more because like you have to understand, EDC is like
the thing,
dude. It's here. Like it's just so massive. Yeah. You can just be everywhere at the same time, like everywhere. So you definitely meet a lot of people. So like that's what I'm saying. Like you have to experience like one EDC just so you get like a clear understanding. Because the only thing that will ruin EDC and what I've seen is a trend is since they moved it from. It used to be in June, right? So Nevada, June, hot as shit.
Yeah.
It's like 11 p.m., 100 degrees.
Fuck.
So like you have people dehydrating. Like I've seen probably some of the craziest things happen during that heat. So they were like, hey, screw that. We're having too many fatalities to like heat exhaustion and like obviously people doing whatever they're doing. So they're like, let's switch it to May. May is a lot cooler, but high winds. I don't know if you've ever been to Vegas during high winds. It's terrible.
Like it's a hot wind too?
It's not a hot wind, but it's just really strong wind. Yeah, so they've had to shut down stages because of the winds.
That just happened recently for when we were young. That first day got canceled because of the high winds.
Damn, that sucks.
So that's like the only thing, right? And it's kind of cool, but I was literally thinking about this the other day. I was like, man, I was just like, you either have it in the summer and have people have heat exhaustion, and like didn't help that they had stages that blew out fire. Like, I don't know why that's a good idea.
All of the stages that we went to had fucking fire. Yeah. I was like, this is a trance set. What the fuck are we shooting fire for?
like baseball used to catch fire all the time because of the flames. So it's either you have that or you do it in May and like it's cooler, but high winds can ruin your whole night because it's like, hey, we got to shut this down.
Damn.
So, but either way, it's a fun time.
Cool. Well, maybe we'll have to hit that up. So we'll see.
OfferUp has good deals right now. Well, you got to do.
Well, you bought it off OfferUp?
Everything's sold out already. So
Oh,
like,
resale, yeah.
So like 2020 was a terrible year for EDC. Like, your resale value was like Coachella last year. Like terrible. The year after that, everything lifted. Oh, booming. Right. If you're a reseller, you're living in paradise. This year, the lineups hit, but it hasn't gotten to the point where like you see a day breakdown. Once you see the day breakdown, that's where you start seeing the prices sky up, depending on like who's where.
Playing, what days,
so you got to do it right before they break it down by days.
Really?
Makes sense. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Okay. Before we get any further, gentlemen, we have some exciting news for the Too Good For You
right.
podcast. We have our first sponsor. Woo! You guys know recently we had our good friend of the pod, Matt, on. I can't get my shit. We had our good friend Matt on, owner of the IRONWEEBO anime lifting belts, folks.
Look at that.
Look at that. Look at this beautiful. Look at that. Nice metal opens up. Click clack.
Quality over here.
Double fucking latch lever belts, folks. Let's talk about it. IRONWEEBO is your one-stop shop for all anime lifting belts, right? Head over to the shop, shopironweebo.com. They'll hook you up. They have fucking belts from Black Clover, Berserk, Dragon Ball Z, fucking
Demon Slayer,
One Piece, and Naruto, of course, right? Hop on over there, check it out. Stainless steel level buckles. These are high quality leather belts, right? All of the belts are 10 millimeters thick, so they're not super thick. If you like a little bit more mobility for your lever lifts, 10 millimeters is good for you. The quality is honestly really good. We just got brand new belts, and they already feel like they've been worked in for, multiple workouts. So they're very easy just to get them, put them on, and call it a day, right? So if you need your anime lifting belts, head over to shopironweebo.com and use discount code TOOGOODFORYOU in the discount box for 20% off of your purchase.
I'll get it, guys.
Too Good For You. The number 2 good, the number 4, and the letter U in the discount box. Go ahead, 20% off your order at shopironweebo.com.
Wow. How's that feel?
First ad read.
Hey, 2023 is going to be the year, man.
Look at that.
Look at
4
that.
days in. Didn't tell that's part of the story yet, but 4 days in, got our first sponsor.
Hey, man.
So, shout out to IRONWEEBO. Appreciate you guys.
That's right.
And, yeah, go get your 20% off. But cool. All right, guys, let's get back to talking about shit. We were talking before the podcast. I had a crazy story I wanted to talk to you guys about. You guys are familiar with football, correct?
Yes.
You guys know the game of football. And you guys know fans of football. When they go to the stadium, they like to dress up and do some fun, exciting things.
I feel like I know where you're going with this.
Oh, do you?
I think.
So, there is a Kansas City Chief fan. He goes to every Chiefs away game and pretty much every Chiefs home game. He dresses up like the big bad wolf, essentially. Like he dresses up, and so you always see him, right? You always know, that's whatever the fuck his name is. Like, he's here.
Okay.
He's at all the games, right? He's at all the away games too. Away games.
Damn.
There's 32 teams in the NFL, 31 excluding your team. The United States is a pretty big place. To go to every away game, how does someone? You would think this guy's a millionaire, right? Like, how the fuck do you afford?
Bro, he's sponsored or something by the
For real.
by the team, but
Turns out he was robbing places everywhere he went. Every city that he was playing at, he would rob a bank. That's how he would afford to go to the games and fucking, like...
bro, that's why he's wearing the costume. So he can't get caught up.
Yeah.
That's insane.
So, here we go, baby. Kansas City Chiefs superfan arrested for allegedly robbing bank dressed as a wolf.
Oh my... bro, okay, if you're a bank robber, wouldn't you want to change up the outfit? Like,
I mean, if it worked, it worked.
That's what
Like,
I'm-
why would you
Yeah,
change
but
something that worked?
He's been doing this shit for years, man. If it hasn't
yeah,
got...
but I'm like, you would think like it's a wolf robbing a bank. And there's a wolf at the stadium, the same place, kind of in the same time span.
Well, I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know, but
Xavier Michael Babudar arrested by police in Oklahoma with weapon and large amount of cash. An NFL superfan known for attending Kansas City Chiefs games dressed as a wolf has been arrested for allegedly robbing a bank. The fan, who goes by the nickname Chiefsaholic, but whose real name is what I already read, was arrested on December 16th, and the Chiefs were playing in Houston against the Texans on Sunday. And, oh, that's what it was. So, like, he obviously will usually say, like, oh, I'm going to be here, going to do this, all this stuff, right?
yeah.
So the Chiefs were playing on Houston on whatever Sunday after the 16th was, right? And his Twitter was quiet, right? Usually he would
he's posting,
previously tweet that he would be
yeah.
attending the game. So other fans were like, interesting, like, why
Because
isn't
other fans
he...
are following. Because he's
he's the guy, right? He's
Yeah.
the guy. He's the fucking wolf guy. You know, gotta find a wolf. But yeah, it turns out he was arrested Friday morning after police responded to an armed robbery at the Tulsa Teachers Credit Union in Bixby, Oklahoma.
Yikes.
So
That's
the
insane.
city is halfway between Kansas City, Missouri, and Houston, Texas.
I was literally picturing that in my mind. I was just like, Oklahoma's like right above, or should be right above Texas, around there.
That's what I'm saying. So
I wonder how many banks he. How many years has he been the superfan? Does it tell you?
not in this specific article, but if you guys want to talk about it, I'm sure I could probably find some more information.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think one, fucking balls, right? Like, because
Hell
a
yeah.
bank, like, I don't know too much about like robbing banks, obviously. But like a lot of the movies, right, and a lot of like, I don't know if you guys ever see those clips of like it's specialists that rank like movies of like how real
I've
is
seen,
this,
yeah.
right? But like from the dye packs to like the sensors to like you have
Cameras,
about
the lasers.
90 seconds to respond before like, or 90 seconds to get out before police respond. Like, how much do you think this person researched on how to rob banks before he actually did it?
I mean, he's hitting up credit unions, so it's a little bit smaller.
Yeah,
than,
so
okay.
that
than the
so
big
he,
banks, but
from what it seems like, obviously this is an older gentleman. This looks like this is someone who could have already been like already into just like robbing like in his younger life, and then was just like, well, I like
need
the,
some
I
money
like
to
the
go to the
Chiefs.
games,
Yeah, he's just
yeah.
like I mean I like watching football games, so I might as well just use my craft to go watch football games.
Okay.
So, but yeah, credit union, pretty small. I'm trying to see if there's any more information on like other. I mean, I don't know. So I don't really.
because if he's going
have-
to every game and just robbing
Doing
one
this
place
every time,
that's a lot. Like that's a lot.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you have a point. Like, if he wears the same wolf costume, right, to like even if it's a small bank, like, if I'm not mistaken, like robbing a bank is a federal crime.
Oh yeah, I'm
so
pretty
you're
sure,
doing
yeah.
this at multiple, like, whoever his lawyer is, like.
I'm pretty sure he's getting a lot of time. in
Yeah,
jail
like
or
his
prison.
lawyer is definitely gonna be like, "Hey, man, I'm not gonna be able to save you. I'm not."
That bail is set at however much
Yeah.
you stole, which is a lot.
bond was set at $200,000.
What?
Oh, I was
He's got-
thinking
he's got that
million, dude. What?
Bro, he just gotta call someone up, be like, "Hey, I need you to get me out."
He's like, hey, you know the drywall that's in my
Yeah.
house? I need you to crack that open. Pull out 200 real quick.
It's like, Stacy's garden, where the 3 roses are. Just pull them.
Dude, that's insane, though. To go all over. Because how many games are in a season? It's like 16 or 12, 16?
Should be 16, isn't it?
No, we're on week 18 this
Oh
week.
shit, you're
Oh,
right.
Jesus.
But there's a bye though.
But even
Okay,
then,
but
I guess
even
it
then,
doesn't matter.
the
I guess
Super
it
Bowl
doesn't
does,
matter.
yeah, before playoffs, you're probably like 16, 17. But I think they also did extend the regular season. But, yeah,
so
no
that means
more.
he's robbing like 16 banks a year, 17 banks a year. I mean, he could be doing it on the off season
That's
too.
what I'm
You don't
saying.
even know, but
I'm saying this guy just probably could just be like a serial bank robber or just a serial robber. Like he just doesn't have to be banks. It could be jewelry store. It could be anything. This
Yeah.
guy could just be. I can't really find any more information about it. They probably haven't.
released information.
Yeah,
on it.
they just said
I
he
mean,
was.
it just
They just said he was
happened recently,
arrested.
so-
Yeah, so I
You
don't
know, it's
know.
crazy. Probably 10 years from now, there's gonna be a Netflix documentary about this guy.
I hope so.
Dude,
That's kind of interesting. I'll watch it.
I do it.
He's gonna influence a lot of people. You're just gonna see a lot of wolves now, just at the stadium.
But yeah, so fun little story. Just wanted to.
I wonder how he gets away with it though, because technology, dude, like you said, like the security, like all that's in there.
I mean, the little banks have to have that. I understand they're a little
Have to.
bank, but like at least half of that.
Yeah, because like you walk in with the wolf costume. First off, like that's not a red flag for the teller to just be like,
Yeah.
you know, like
So maybe he was running late, right? Because Oklahoma is so close to Houston, he was like, oh, I can make the game. Maybe he didn't have time to plan. He already had the wolf costume because he's going straight to the game after he robs, right? So he's like, fuck, this is all I got. Maybe what if he does it in regular clothes every other time?
I mean,
Then at that point, then you can't
Yeah.
take it. But this is
Gotcha,
the one
gotcha.
time he wore the wolf costume. Like,
See?
okay, this guy's.
if it's
strange.
not broken, don't fix it.
Hey man, time.
Just kidding. I'm not condoning bank robberies, but I'm just
But
saying.
If it's not broke, well, guess what? I'm fucking broke. I'm going to the bank. Oh man, how you guys dealing with this storm we got going on?
Insane.
You think?
The rain? All the rain going on?
You think it's insane?
That's not insane. I hear it's going to be coming down a little bit harder. I mean, we'll talk about it next week, but
Can't be as bad as how Seattle's gonna get. Seattle already gets pouring rain. Now imagine now.
But I'm talking about like here, like California.
Oh, I mean it's all right.
it's doable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find it very interesting. Like, I was just doing some thinking today while I was driving in the rain at 5 in the morning to head to the gym. And I was like, California is so stupid because 80% of the year we're crying that we're in a drought and we have no water. And we're like, fuck, California is going to fucking perish if we don't have water. And once it rains half an inch, the whole fucking California explodes. There's landslides and fucking the world is collapsed. Like, it's like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what, isn't this what we want? Don't
Yeah.
we need this to survive? But
Yeah.
once it happens, people are fucking crashing every 4 minutes.
They don't know how to drive in the
There's,
rain.
like I said, there's fucking mudslides and fucking the beaches are flooding. It's like, what the fuck is happening? Like, this makes no sense. I don't get it.
I wonder how other states, like other people that live in other states, like react to California's reacting
We're
to.
we're definitely the worst state. Everyone hates us.
Yeah, like I bet Florida and Texas, they're like, "Oh, you got rain, that's cute."
That's what
Or
I'm saying.
Seattle,
like
"Oh,
Seattle and
that's cute."
Oregon. It's like, bro, like when I was living out there, bro, it rained so fucking much.
Yeah,
And you just have to live with it. You can't just give up on life. California here's like, oh, it's raining. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to get out of bed. Like, if you don't get the fuck up and do your fucking job,
Go rob a bank.
if you don't go rob your bank right now. Well, yeah, I was just like, bro, like, we cry about being in a drought.
And then
80%
we
of the
cry
year,
about
and then we
when
cry
we're
about
getting
once one storm cloud comes, everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's gonna fucking rain! It's gonna fucking rain!" Everyone barricade the fucking doors because we might have a fucking flood. And it's like, how the fuck does this work? Why are we like this?
Those floods are
they
pretty
were
insane.
spoiled,
though.
bro.
They
That's why.
are,
We're
but it's like,
spoiled.
why is California like this? Like, why do we have such a problem of just being a desert? And like I don't think I've ever, again, I don't live in Nevada or Arizona. Those are fucking deserts,
I mean,
right?
Arizona's got monsoons though. Have you ever been in a monsoon?
That is true.
Dude.
No, never.
Oh my god. Imagine like just fucking shitting rain, right? 100 degrees when it hits the asphalt, just steam. So
Gross.
like, yeah,
Jesus, that sounds
it's just
disgusting,
you're
dude.
terrible. It's hot. I'm wet. There's steam on the ground. There's floods everywhere. Goes away within 30 minutes. Just hellfire.
Unfortunate.
30 minutes.
That's terrible.
That's unfortunate.
That's Florida too. Like it's hot and then it'll rain and you're just sticky.
And they also have hurricanes.
Yeah, they have
that is
hurricanes.
true.
That's a problem.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. All right, which one would you rather have? Hurricanes,
We have
earthquakes,
already
tornadoes?
had this conversation.
No, we didn't say which one you would rather have.
I'd rather have
Yeah,
none.
if you had, bro, we have only earthquakes. We don't really get hurricanes. We get storms from the hurricanes, but we don't experience the hurricane.
Okay.
Now, out of all the states, they have hurricanes, tornadoes,
But
earthquakes.
we've literally had this conversation.
Well, I'm asking one more time.
Okay, so what is the question? Which one would I rather like,
Yes.
live with?
Yes.
I mean, monsoons don't sound horrible. If it's only 30 minutes, if you time it correctly.
That was just the one I was in. I don't know. Arizona native.
Let's see. Monsoon.
Yeah, it sucked, dude. Because it's like it was crazy though. Because literally 2 p.m. at the pool, nice and sunny, right? Getting ready, going out to dinner. Look outside, just pouring down rain. I was like, "What the hell is this?" Just steam everywhere on the asphalt. Drivers casually driving, floods everywhere. It's insane. And
Really?
then, literally like 30 minutes later, just clear skies. It's like, where did it go?
I'm not getting an answer. It just tells me like when the.
That's how crazy.
When the
you
year
never know.
is.
You just never know.
Unexpected.
Okay. In that case, I don't know. I mean, I guess like earthquakes suck, but like. I don't know. Yeah, natural disasters all fucking suck. They all suck. Like there's really. We've already had this conversation, so we'll say it again, right? Tornadoes, absolutely terrifying. Hurricanes, tornadoes with water, absolutely worse. Fucking earthquakes, devastating at times. Fires, we have plenty of those. That fucking sucks. Tsunamis, can't even imagine what a fucking tsunami is like.
I feel like that'd be the scariest thing to experience.
I don't know. Hurricanes are crazy, bro. Like I
if you
said,
s-
water tornadoes, bro. That shit's fucking bad.
Anything with water, I think, is scary. For
Exactly.
Me.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to do that. Like that's something. Earthquakes, like, yeah, I guess they fucking suck, and they could destroy every foundation in California. But
Interesting.
yeah, none of them.
I'm curious if like California's infrastructure or most states' infrastructure, right? Because like a lot of highways, a lot of buildings were built ages ago, right? So like I'm curious if during those times there just wasn't enough rain. To now they're like, holy crap, we're getting so much rain that it's flooding, right? Because it's weird. Like you have literally freeways that the whole freeway's flooded.
yeah.
Like unless you got a truck or a lifted truck, you ain't making it.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. I don't know. I think again, you probably have your building codes where it's like, okay, well, you need to like at least withstand,
Just
4 inches of rain. Okay, fuck, it dropped 6 inches. Well, things get a little dicey. Like, we didn't predict this to happen. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna raise
man.
every fucking freeway just a couple inches? Like, no, we can barely build a fucking bridge to a freeway in 10 years. You think you're gonna be able to raise the freeway up an inch? So, it's probably just unfortunate luck. Buildings, I'm sure, probably have a little bit more structure and precautions. Probably just depending on the state. Like, obviously, I'm sure, like, California houses or buildings have to be, like, top grade earthquake proof.
Yeah.
And there's some that aren't, and we see that, and it's like, well, this shit got fucked up. And then, but that's probably not a problem in, like, Oklahoma, because they're like, we don't know what a fucking earthquake is. We have tornadoes, so have
They got
a
the
basement.
basements. They got the
That's why we don't
basements.
have a basement, because what the fuck you need a basement for? Like, they have that because your house will fucking fly away if you don't. And, yeah, same thing with, like, Florida and shit, and it's like, bro, here comes a water tornado where... Well, your house is flooded if it didn't get fucking blown away.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's
Best of
scary.
luck.
I feel like hurricanes scary too because they could bring the animals with them, like bro,
fish.
alligators. I'm talking about
That's what you think. Screw my house flying away.
dog. Okay,
He's thinking of a Sharknado coming.
bro. I'm saying if like, I mean, I watched the movie. Like, a hurricane came, flooded the houses, whatever. People are trying to escape, whatever. The big ass fucking crocodile is there. You can't escape your house because a fucking crocodile is trying to eat you. That's kind of terrifying.
They also have guns out there, so I'm sure they can probably dispatch of.
But if you can't get your gun, what if the gun is gone in the wave?
Some of these states, they just carry.
Yeah, just in the house. Yeah, bro. You're just on the couch, just chilling.
Sleeping with it under your
Paperweight.
pillow.
Is that loaded?
Time
Yes, sir.
to do my
Always.
taxes. Bam. Yeah.
Anyway.
But,
I mean, you also got Florida men out there. You got people that take down gators.
yeah, I wouldn't worry about the gators, man. But yeah, natural disasters.
You guys see in Seattle, I guess they're getting all this ice, right? Have you seen the videos on TikTok where like
People
cars are
trying to
just
drive it?
sliding?
Yeah.
People are just
just
trying to
walking.
crawl up these little hills, just just scooting. You gotta do like the firefighters. You gotta sit in your butt with one leg under you, and then just like inch. That's how you're supposed to move on ice.
Well, what surprises me is they have North Face in Patagonia is huge up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you have all this literally gear that's designed for this weather, and no one has it. I just thought that was strange.
That's what I'm stuck. Hey man, same thing, bro. That's what I'm saying. California's just crying about being in a drought, and it fucking comes, and you're like, Jesus Christ, we're all gonna fucking die. The end of the world is here. I saw a TikTok that was some. I don't know, but I fucking hate those where it was like a fear mongering TikTok. It was like the flood of 1864 that killed half of California. It was if you don't want this to happen, make sure your city and jurisdiction knows how to prevent flooding. It's okay,
1864,
let's relax.
Jesus
First of
a
all,
while ago.
and second of all, exactly. It rains for 2 days and I'm getting TikToks about you want to fucking die in a flood because it's raining for 4 days straight. And it's Jesus, man. We can't have anything.
Dang. I don't get those ads.
It wasn't an ad. It was just a video.
It's a legit video. Oh.
Yeah.
Speaking of California, everybody hating California. Did you guys? I think I saw it on the way here. SoFi Stadium, right? They had a college bowl game. I forget who. I think it was Georgia.
Utah and no. Go ahead. Sorry.
Whoever it was, though, right? So I guess something happened in tailgating where SoFi is potentially looking at no more tailgating.
No.
Yeah.
Don't do
trash,
that.
And someone was just like,
That's
leave
not
it.
even. It's funny because it's not even their team. It's
Yeah.
they're hosting a teams over
It's
here.
someone was like, leave it to California to fuck up a national pastime.
My gosh.
Well,
Wait, so that would go-
the national championship is scheduled for this
Okay, so it
this Friday.
might have been one of those where hey, I guess for this event.
That's lame though.
Yeah. Dude,
That's the fun part of
ruin it.
football. You go early a little bit, have some drinks.
I actually don't know. I've never been to a football game.
Oh,
So-
okay. That's the next thing we got to do.
I don't know any of that process, but I've heard that's the best part.
It's fun, dude. Tailgating's fun.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. But yeah, I guess it probably just depends on the school.
I think to me what was wild is it was a college game.
Georgia TCU, but that's what makes it. That's who mostly does it. Think about when we were in college. If we had a football team, bro.
Disaster.
Oh God!
That's probably why you guys don't have a football team.
That's what I'm saying. If we went to USC or UCLA, bro, every fucking Saturday, bro. Oh God, it's a mess.
That's your plan. That's your day.
That
It's
is your
your
day.
whole day. You wake up, you start drinking, you go to the tailgate, you're there all fucking day, and then you make it to the game or you don't. And then after the game, after party, then you're just there all day, then fuck it's Sunday.
That actually sounds pretty badass.
All right?
Didn't have that privilege.
I wish I had a football team too in college. That'd been cool.
But yeah, no, that fucking sucks. I hope they don't do that.
Really
'cause
hope not.
Tailgating is sick.
At least college football. Go ahead, yeah. If they affect my Rams when I go, and I can't pregame, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight them. I'm gonna write an angry letter
To who?
to SoFi.
Who from SoFi?
Who owns SoFi?
Oh no, I'll look at the contact information. Look at the tree.
Who are you writing it to?
Dear Mister.
To whom it may concern.
Hold on. Mister? Really in today?
Dear to whom it may concern.
Yeah,
There it is.
look.
That is what the thing is.
That's something else I wanted to talk about. Not bad, but I don't know why my transition was bad. Let's talk. I want to talk about some gripes, right? It's 2023. You're supposed to start off fresh.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys have anything you need to air off your chest that you know, don't like or anything, I think we should do that because I have something that I need to air off of my chest.
How about you start?
It's a little controversial.
Are we getting canceled today? Is this the last episode?
I'm a guess. So.
It's a little controversial. Should I do it?
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Your show.
So again, right? I'm driving. It's early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's raining outside, as we've been talking about. And you know people with like lane switch and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I already think that's crazy, right? I have a problem with that already. It's like, bro, where are you going? Relax. Unless it's like a fucking emergency. I get it. Someone's dying. I get it. Someone's pregnant. I get it. If you got a shit, doesn't count.
Oh.
But my gripe is this person was going zigzag, and I saw him a while back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then creeping up on me, zig, zoom, zoom, boom, 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 doing the thing. Past me. Check the license plate. It's handicap. If you're handicapped, you should not be fucking zigzag. You should automatically get arrested. If you have a handicap on your fucking license plate and you're driving like a fucking maniac, automatic jail. There's no need for you. What's handicap then?
What car they have?
If you can go crazy, it shouldn't
Probably
matter.
a Dodge Ram.
It does matter.
Why?
Probably matters. If you have a Corvette, you're not gonna want to sit around behind a Nissan.
No,
You're
it
gonna want
was not a
It's the
Corvette.
Nissan Altima going.
No. This was the handicap car was the one going crazy.
Yeah, so what was the car?
Just a regular car.
Let's just call it a Nissan Altima.
Sure.
Oh, bro, those are
Because those
reckless,
guys, yeah, those kind of drivers.
But see, but it wasn't that. It was like, I don't know. It was like
So was it an old
it was like
person?
a
Yeah, I
mid
was saying,
person.
who's in-
I didn't get a chance to see because they were going so fucking
Should have
fast.
set up with them.
But that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. You got the handicap, knock it off. Drive like a normal person
What if
to
it's a-
prove your handicap.
What if it's a young person that happened to just get surgery? or
Also
something?
illegal. You
And-
you do not get a handicap for having surgery.
So
You do not get a handicap license plate for having surgery.
So if they have handicap,
Yes.
you don't want them zigzag.
There's no need for you to be going crazy. How?
Why don't you? Wait, what about regular people that zigzag?
Like I said, I have a problem with it, but I mean I can't control it. But if you're handicapped, what the fuck are you doing?
Got places to be, man. Time's accounted for.
Nah, man.
This is funny to me because it's specifically for handicapped people.
I don't think it's controversial. I mean, it's just zigzagging. That's the main.
I could
thing.
understand if it's like anyone that does that shit, because that's annoying.
It is annoying. That's what I'm saying.
endangering
But if it's a
other
normal person, right? Like it's like fuck. Like I don't know what's going on, right? Something could
The
be an
handicapped
emergency.
person could be having a pregnancy in their car too, dude. You don't know.
But all I'm saying is, bro, it's like you already have the front parking spot. Where the fuck do you need to go? Where the fuck do you need to go?
to make sure
man?
no other handicapped person takes
Yeah,
that
like,
spot.
True, man.
like what the fuck? Like
We'll give it this way. Would you cut off if? Yeah, hold on. Let me rephrase how I'm gonna.
He
word
said, "Let me make sure I word this right."
Hold on.
don't even try. I've already fucked this whole episode up. I've ruined
This
it.
is the boot cut.
I
Man.
have derailed everything now.
I was gonna say it's just like I think of it as like there's only one handicap stall in the bathroom, right?
Gotcha.
So I gotta get there because there's what 10 handicap parking spots. There's only one stall.
Yeah,
Dude, you gotta get there first.
I feel you.
You ever go pee in a handicap or like poop in a handicap stall?
It's amazing. Dude.
All the
It's
time.
huge.
But then a handicapped
No.
person's outside.
I've
No,
never-
I've luckily been.
Target.
You
One
get it,
time.
you get it off your chest. Get it off your chest, baby. Let's talk about handicaps.
Hey man, I mean I don't have a gripe with them. Unfortunately, I felt bad because like he was like in the wheelchair just waiting for me to get out, and I
that's
walked
bad.
out. That's probably a gripe for the handicapped people. Don't use their stall.
No,
for
see, the
parking.
gripe is there needs to be more handicap stalls, so there's not just one.
That's
That's
true.
the gripe.
Anyway, yeah, I walked out and I was like, I looked down, you guys just
Shame.
waiting, and I'm like,
Shame.
I'm sorry. And then I like just wash my hands and leave real quick.
Shame.
Did you really say I'm sorry?
Well, yeah. Dude, I felt bad, bro. I don't know how long guys been waiting out there. I'm on my phone taking a shit.
You guys playing fucking.
I'm playing my mobile game, bro. I'm playing my mobile game, and I'm like, all right, died, whatever. Put it away.
Bro's been there for an hour just fucking around. This poor man is just sitting there.
I would have felt worse if he knocked, and then like I had to make him.
You're like, nah, bro, I'm here.
Like occupied, not even looking up, seeing who it is. It's just occupied. Sorry. Walk out. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So I think the gripe there is there just needs to be more handicap stalls. But to answer, I mean, no, still doesn't. No, I still don't think they should be driving crazy. You're already at an endangerment. Don't need to be driving crazy. Just rainy day. This is why I can't wake up at 5:30 in the morning because my brain starts working too early. Then I start coming up with.
I say you have a lot of things going
with
on in
things.
the morning.
Yeah, interesting.
I have a gripe with old people.
Ah, bring it.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. Well, now we're we're handicapists. We're ageist.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus, gotta think of a good one. Here
There's-
coming up.
Okay, there's a point in time when I think elderly people should have another license test. Bro,
Okay.
I don't like-
That's more reasonable than
Fair
this.
enough.
there's people driving. That's my gripe. What do you think I was gonna say? Why do you think I was gonna go?
No,
off?
I was having evil thoughts. It was personal. I don't think I'll say it.
I think we should. You already opened this can.
I thought you were gonna say I think people at a certain age should cut off. Just done. I was like, what?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, at some point, just euthanize old people. I think at some point they just gotta go.
No. Okay, I wasn't going for that. But
I can tell.
I was like, oh my god, is he gonna say it? Like, actually, I think that's pretty fair. Like,
That is
loss
fair.
of vision, you can't get LASIK
Yeah,
anymore.
dude.
Glasses don't always work.
It's an
That's
endangerment.
pretty-
They're endangering
pretty
themselves
calm.
and they're endangering other people. You know, I
with
almost got hit
handicapped
by a
people.
freaking old granny that was merging
Yeah.
so slow as I was literally next to her. Like, I don't know, but
Yeah. That reminds me, there's a South Park episode where they
South Park, maybe.
they do take away. So the moral, like the joke of the whole show is, right, like there's an old couple driving, and they're like, oh, we missed the dinner spot, and they're like, no, we did, and they're like he like looks and then like it's like 14 kids, and then so South Park is like, okay, what are we gonna do, because old people are fucking killing people. So they take away all the old people's like driver's license. And then the AARP comes with guns and starts a war to get their license back. So,
I gotta watch that episode, man. That sounds funny.
but yeah, so that what you said has reminded me of that. But okay,
Oh.
Jesus, it's your turn. You gotta
We win.
You gotta have a gripe.
Disability? We went age. What's next?
You gotta have a.
He said I'm neutral.
You gotta have
that's
a
good.
gripe to leave off 2023, man.
I think my only gripe is it's not towards any people. No, I think my only gripe is, man. So I'm a huge ice cream fan. Like, I will fucking drive miles for ice cream. I've gone over 100 miles just to go to one ice cream spot and judge it. Right? I fucking hate pistachio ice cream. That's some bullshit.
That's the gripe.
That's some bullshit.
They need to stop this now.
I don't know what asshole was like, I'm gonna take this nut and I'm gonna make it into an ice cream. Right?
I don't like pistachio ice cream, so I see what you're saying. not
Why?
the best.
Why? It's a nut.
I
You don't have like
Hazelnut. Oh, wait, they have hazelnut. Just kidding.
I'm about to Google nut ice cream.
Don't do that. Private browser that. Private browser that.
Oh, but no, I don't got any gripes like that, man. I think
I feel like you do. You're gonna think about it driving home. And you're gonna text us and be like, "I got one."
Nah, I got no gripes.
Oh,
Like,
bro, peanuts, bro, peanut butter.
that's different.
Okay,
That's better.
so pistachio. They have some of them have walnuts or pecans. Sorry, excuse me.
Can.
Another one? Nope.
No.
That one I could do. That
Okay.
one's okay.
Pecan.
That one's okay. Yeah, that one's okay.
Is it pecan or pecan?
pecan?
Pecan.
I have no idea.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's that many nut ice cream. You know,
Sounds
like
so bad.
I'm just looking at. This is just a list of Ben and Jerry ice creams. They have Chunky Monkey.
oh, but that
That's
doesn't count.
with
They have
walnut
so much
and,
mixed. Yeah,
banana, peanut butter. Urban Bourbon is almonds.
but I think he's saying like it's just one
Just
flavor.
nut
Like
flavor.
it's just
Flavor.
pistachio.
Pistachio.
You know, there's
Fuck.
nothing added. For
I got
it.
nothing wrong with pistachios by itself, but in ice cream, no.
It doesn't go. It doesn't
shouldn't
fly.
go. Shouldn't go.
Interesting.
No, I got grabs, but definitely cannot say them out here.
Yes.
No.
He said it's not for. I mean, they're still
think it's
going
for
for
2024.
Yeah, they're still going. It's not gonna be.
I'll see where
a new
society's
year.
at during that time.
Gotcha. Oh fuck, man. That's it. That's all I got.
Actually, fuck that. No. Dude, I was like, you brought this up. I was like, I hate how everyone always shits on California, right? Like, Texas loves to shit on California. Like,
Texans
New York
think they're
likes to
better than
shit on
everyone.
California. Everyone likes to shit on California, right?
Of course.
But it's like, where do most people come for vacations? California. Like,
Hawaii.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Fucking
Beachy.
You can afford
Beachy,
it.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anywhere there's nice weather, which California has.
California always has all season weather, right? I think I was watching this video of this person explain like Los Angeles County has more people than I think he counted at least 10 states combined.
Yeah, I saw. I,
believe
I,
It's
I,
crazy.
I, saw
I
that
believe
graphic. Yeah, it was like if you're in any of these states, Los Angeles,
Beats
the
you.
county, just the county fits in your entire state.
That's insane.
Yeah.
But it's like I always ask this question because like I was in Arizona not that long ago, right? And actually I got a few of these. Like I was in Arizona not that long ago, and I was just getting some fucking ice cream. It's like, oh, where are you from? Oh, California. Ugh. I was like,
Damn,
Jesus fucking
the
Christ.
disgust-
Like,
the
I didn't know I represented California. Like, I was like, what do you hate about it? And I was just like, without getting too into context, right? She's like, the traffic you brought. And I was like, this ain't shit.
The traffic you brought.
I was like, this ain't shit. Have you been to
Try living in that shit every day.
Going 1 mile, it takes 40 minutes in LA. It's
In
annoying.
Texas, right? Went to Texas, went to just a fucking bar. And he's like, showed my ID, California. Ugh. What do you have against California? Your politics. How the fuck do I represent the politics of California? Like, dude, I'm just having a grand time
Yeah.
here. Like, I don't give a shit. You never hear someone from California like, oh, where you from? Montana. Ugh. Like,
I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. I've never been there, and I probably never will because that fucking sucks.
I was like, that shit's so annoying, man. It just bugs me. I can't even travel in peace without someone judging that I'm from
That's what I'm saying,
California.
because California, we're fucking stupid,
jealous.
bro.
They're jealous
No,
though,
we're
too.
and we're
They're
also
jealous.
just dumb people, all of us. So that's what I'm saying. Like you said, if someone comes up to you and it's like, "Oh, where you from?" "Oh, Delaware." Wow, that sucks. That's our answer to everything that's
I would've
not
been like, "Oh, that's
everything
cool."
that's not like the West Coast or like the immediate East,
East
Coast.
Coast.
Anything
In the middle.
other than that, it's like, wow, that sucks. And we're just like, yep, moving on with our day. We don't even ask a question. Like, we don't even care. We're just like, oh, you're from that state? Fuck, that must be bad. And then you
Like,
just
that's
walk
cool.
away. Yeah. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
People pay attention to California because it is so fucking big and a lot of things happen here.
We have a
But,
lot of stuff too.
but yeah, I think that's probably why.
Yeah, it's like, dude,
We just don't care. We have too much stuff to worry about in California. It's too big. Too many shit happen. If you're in fucking Wisconsin, it's like, yeah, this is all we
I wonder
got,
what a
baby.
hard day in Wisconsin is.
Snow.
Snow. I was gonna say
Snow.
Besides the snow.
Snow as
Besides
fuck.
the
you
snow,
gotta
but
shovel your way out of your house.
Yeah, snow is fucked,
Yeah.
probably. That's about it. Yeah, but shit. Well, I think that's gonna do it, boys. Thank you, Jesus, for joining
having
us.
me.
Oh, man.
Thanks for talking.
Always.
First podcast. Thank you.
Thank you for keeping.
on the year. That's
Thank
right.
you for keeping your boots, your jeans, nice and boot cut. Hanging out, folks. Having a good day. Having a good 2023. Continuing going strong. Jesus, anything you want to shout out, plug, do whatever?
No, just say the plug.
Yeah.
I got
plug?
nothing, man. Just thank you for having me.
Come on. Yeah.
You're welcome, man.
Come on.
Amen.
Hit me up. Instagram, Mount Snap. Everything else I don't want you to find. Tyson.
Yeah, guys, make sure you guys go follow the show at Too Good For You Pod. That's the number 2, good, the number 4, and the letter U pod on all of our socials. Just go to Instagram, find us there. The links for everything are there, and go ahead and do that. Thank you to our sponsor again, IRONWEEBO. Use code Too Good For You at checkout for 20% off, and you can find me on all my personal socials at DJXFaro. And yeah, we'll catch you guys next time.